All right, 6th grade, you are ready for your language. We are ready for page 263, and I split up the lesson. Remember, 167 had 2 pages, plus you had a quiz. So I actually split it up, and we are doing the second page today of 167. Today we're talking about verbs and the different kinds of verbs, the correct verbs, and then the last part is where the subject and verb agree. If it's singular, you use a singular verb. If it's plural, you use a plural verb. The first part says, in the blank before each sentence, write C if all verbs are used correctly. Write I if any verb is used incorrectly. Make the necessary corrections. Do not add or delete helping verbs. So if they have a helping verb there, you don't take that away. They want you to use the correct verb with that helping verb. All right. Several of these, they're using incorrect verbs. They're not even verbs. There's some that we sometimes use and they're actually not correct. And if you remember, there are things that we've learned in the past. This is just a review getting you ready for your test. Number 1 says, if James had thunk, he would not have snuck up behind the nervous horse. If James had thunk, if James had, Ashley, what would you say? If James had thought, that should be thought. He would not have snuck up behind. Does anybody remember about the verb snuck? Remember us talking about that? And how I would have said that I'm pretty sure I've used, I know I have. I've used the word snuck up behind somebody. Snuck is actually not a word. It's sneaked. He would not have sneaked up behind the nervous horse. So change those 2 words and put I in your blank. Number 2, Andrew throwed several wild pitches before the coach taked him out of the game. Wow. I see 2 corrections that need to be fixed. Cheyenne, what do you think about the verb throwed? Andrew throwed or Andrew threw? She says threw. Andrew threw several wild pitches before the coach. Delcy, what do you think about the word taked? Taked? That's not a verb. What should it be? Before the coach took him. Yes, took him out of the game. Right? Incorrect on your blank or I. We'll do one more. Luke attacked his homework immediately after he ate supper. I think you guys see 2 corrections that need to be made. It should be Luke attacked his homework, attack with an ED on the end, after he ate supper. I will tell you, there are 2 sentences that are correct. All of the others have at least 1, most of them have 2 corrections. Okay, there's only only 2 correct sentences. You guys can finish that section, go down to subject and verb agreement. Remember, this is where we need to look at the subject. Is it plural? Is it singular? And then we need to make sure that it has the correct verb with it. Here I will tell you there are three that are correct. There's 3 sentences in here that are correct. All the rest needs some changing. Number 1, many students find that physics are a difficult subject. Many students find that physics are a difficult subject. What do you think? Physics is or physics are? Physics is a singular word. Physics is. Math is. You don't say math are. Just because it has an S on the end, that's just the name of the course. The course has an S on the end, but it doesn't mean that it's plural. So that's a little tricky. Many students find that physics is a difficult subject. It don't feel very warm in this room. It don't? How about it doesn't feel very warm? Every one of the problems confuses me today. Every one confuses me. That is correct. That is a singular subject. Everyone confuses. Number 4, neither Jackson nor Thompson has earned a varsity letter. Jackson is a one person, Thompson is one person. Those are singular. That sentence is correct. Has earned. Yes. Number 5, that stack. Okay, that stack. 1. Stack of books are too heavy for me to carry. That stack is too heavy for me to carry. All right? You guys finish that section. There's one more sentence in there that is correct. And see if you can find it. And that is all for your lesson today. It's nice and short, so you should be able to whip it out and head right over to Science and Social Studies. See ya.